Welcome to Saturday Morning Discovery. I'm Regina Sanders, and today's activity is exciting, as all of them are. And so I want to get right into it. So we're going to go and do something about habitat and the monarch butterfly. So let's start that process. I wanted to do something important and talk about the environment and how it affects different insects and really, more importantly, today, the monarch butterfly. The monarch butterfly migrates all the way to Mexico, and I wanted to show the process of how it comes to be. So today we're going to make the chrysalis. We're going to make the leaves that the eggs land on. We're going to make the caterpillar. And of course, inside, once it comes out of the chrysalis, you're going to have your butterfly. And we're going to make that happen. Okay? So let's get started in making the habitat for the monarch butterfly. The materials for this project are very simple. You'll need a ruler. You need a number 2 pencil. You'll need a white pencil or either a lighter pencil, and you'll see why later. You'll need scissors, an eraser, tape, just in case, it's always good to have on hand, a small brush, glue, and paint, in case you want to paint inside the butterfly. But you can use your colored pencils, water for your paint, and always have paper towels handy. You will need, as far as your colors for this monarch, you need the construction paper. You need light green, a darker green, and a light green. You'll also need brown and black. You'll also need drawing paper to draw out your idea. And I'll show you how everything is drawn out now. As your base, you'll need cardstock or cardboard. You can use a regular cardboard from a box or anything that but it's your base, so everything can be glued down on it. I'm going to show you how to draw each and everything on the actual colored paper. But what you should do with your drawing paper is draw out your ideas always. And so I drew out my idea first. I knew I wanted the chrysalis, and I knew I wanted the branch, and I knew I wanted the leaves. You can practice this first on your own, and that's always a good idea. Then you select your colors that you need. This is the color for the chrysalis. It is the green paper. And since I've already decided what my size is going to be for my base size is 7 by 10. I have my sheet of paper. I know that everything is going to fit on here. This is a sheet of paper that is 6 by 9.5. And I'm going to make my chrysalis, I'm going to make it 7 inches long. The chrysalis looks like a big U if you turn it upside down. So that's how we're going to draw this. And I'm going to use the lighter color. I can use the white, or I can use a light yellow, just so I can see it, so it's not so dark. I'm going to measure this out to 7 right here. So I'll put a dot here and a dot here. And remember I said it's like a U? So I want to make it a fat U. I'm going to make a line all the way down, because this is the length of the chrysalis. And then I'm going to make this 3 inches across. So from here to here is how wide. I might make it a little bit wider because I want the butterfly to fit in good. So let's make it like 4.5. That way I know that this is a nice size chrysalis. If I make that 4.5 across, I'm going to make that cross, and you can see it right down here. So that's how long and how wide my chrysalis is going to be. Now I'm going to turn it upside down because I want to make a U. And I'm going to meet these points. I'm going to go over here and over here with my yellow. And then the top of the chrysalis is the same thing. It's like an oval shape. but more like a cap. And I'm gonna go just to the top where that top dot was, and I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do it just there, and I'm gonna come in. And that's the shape of my chrysalis. You can go over it a couple of times just so you can see it. All right? So that's my chrysalis. It's done. I want to make the stem up here for where it collects with the leaf, and it's just a little stem. It's not anything that's hard. Okay? I'm going to cut that out, but I'm going to cut it out later because right now I want to show you how to do the butterfly. I'm just going to make a half of the butterfly. So I folded my black sheet of paper like this, folded in half. And I'm just going to use this upper part like here. So don't get confused with all this on the bottom. I know that I want my butterfly to be at least, I'm going to say about 6. So I'm going to give it some room because I want the head to come up here and I want everything to move out. So here, and I'm going to make it come down. I came in a ½ inch here, so I'm going to come down about 7 here. So from here to here, 7 inches, from here to here is 6, and I'm going to make the first move of my butterfly right in here. This is going to be the head right here, and this is the antenna right there. Then I'm going to come in, and then I'm going to make the bottom part of the butterfly. Then I'm going to cut it out because I have 2. I can cut it out like this. Okay, and so there's my butterfly. So once I do that, you're going to look up that butterfly and you're going to look at all what makes the monarch the monarch. You're going to draw inside it with the white pencil. And I know that all this out here is going to be white. It's got lines all the way around. I know that the dots are there. And I know that in here, those are the colors. I know that the signature for the butterfly inside has got a little, like almost like a gloved hand inside. And then it comes here and here. And all around here is white dots. I wanted to show you this part first because that way you can start doing all the other things. You'll start coloring it in. You can do that with your colored pencils or you can do it with paint. It's up to you. I would suggest you do the colored pencils first and mark everything where everything is, how you want it to look, and then color it all in. Now, that's your butterfly. Now we're going to take that sheet of paper that I did before that I cut off here. I only need 1, so for this, and this is your caterpillar. So think about an S shape, a large S, and I'm going to do it sideways. That's my caterpillar. I'm going to use this part as the antenna for this because I made it pretty long and I'm making it thicker. So my caterpillar, and I'm going to put the feet in. You can just go ahead and finish out your S shape and then put the feet in, but I was doing it all the way around. And now I have my caterpillar. Now, the thing about this caterpillar, it does have the white stripes in there, so you can go ahead with your white colored pencil and put them in. So, the caterpillar is yellow and white, all the way down. So once you have done that, again, you're going to cut it out. Now next, you're going to take the brown paper, and let's make our tree branch, and we're going to take the lighter green paper and make our leaves. Leaves are really simple too, so don't stress over it. So my leaves, and I know you all have made leaves before, are just oval shapes. Okay? So I'm going to do it again. It's almost like a big eye. So, oval, and then oval. And then to make it an actual leaf, I'm going to make the line down the center. And then I'll do the same thing here. Okay, so we made our butterfly, we made our caterpillar, and I've made the leaves. So now we're making the branch that the chrysalis is hanging from. So all it is think about that S shape again, or an oval, and you're just going to go up. Starting off with my branch, I'm thinking about what an actual branch looks like, how I want it to attach to my chrysalis, and I'm going forward. Everything has been cut out, the chrysalis, and colored. Remember the colors that I told you to do? And painted in. This is your butterfly. Now we're going to glue it all down. I am just putting glue just around the edge of this because I want to leave the pocket open so the butterfly can come in. So make sure you do that and be very careful when you put it down. Place it where you want it to be. Let that dry. And then let's put our leaves on. You can strategically put your leaves down any way you want. And remember, you don't have to be overly generous with the glue. You just need a little. Don't need a lot. So now you have everything. You've got your chrysalis, you have your leaves, you have your branches, and you have your butterfly inside your pocket. And I just wanted to show you, I painted this butterfly, but on the other side I left it here so I can show you that you can also just use your colored pencils. If you don't have paint, you can use your colored pencils because you want to paint both sides. And you can color it all in that way. And also with the paint, remember I told you about it? You want to take that if you want to paint it. I'm just giving you all the options that you can use. You can use your white pencil, but if you feel like you want to paint them in, you can do the same thing. And when you go to do your dots, all of that is right around the corner here. Very simple. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. It was exciting to do, and I really hope that you look up the monarch butterfly and other things in their habitat, but specifically this. It is an endangered species, and it's a beautiful insect. So again, thank you for joining me here at Saturday Morning Discovery, and I hope to see you again.